Have you ever wondered what the world would be like if animals were more superior than humans? Now that's a thought to chew on. Let's embark on a mind-bending journey where we flip the script and explore a world where humans are not the center of the universe. For ages, we humans have held a belief, known as anthropocentrism, that we are the most significant entity in the cosmos. We've stamped our authority on every corner of the globe, treating the world and its creatures as resources for our use. Our cultures, religions, and philosophies often assert our superiority over nature, painting a picture of humans as separate from and above the natural world. This perspective, while beneficial to us, has led to a host of environmental issues, from deforestation to climate change, and has affected the well-being of countless species. But what if this were not the case? What if, instead of humans, animals were the dominant species? What if the world were not anthropocentric, but zoocentric? Picture a world where animals, with their diverse abilities and instincts, are the superior beings. A world where humans are not the masters, but the subjects. Consider the intelligence of dolphins, the strength of elephants, the speed of cheetahs, and the flight of eagles. Imagine these creatures, not as subjects of human domination, but as rulers in their own right. Perhaps in such a world, the Earth would be a different place, not marked by human footprints, but shaped and nurtured by the paws, hooves, and wings of our animal overlords. The implications of this role reversal are immense and thought-provoking. It shakes the very foundation of our understanding of the world and our place in it. It forces us to reflect on our actions and their consequences on the environment and other species. So, buckle up as we delve deeper into this hypothetical world, a world where animals rule and humans are the inferior species. As we navigate this reversal of roles, we may just find a fresh perspective on our relationship with the natural world and our responsibility towards it. Imagine just for a moment that we are living in a world where animals rule and humans are the inferior species. In this flipped world, how would our lives be different? Imagine a world where the societal structure has undergone a complete transformation. The roles have reversed and animals now rule the roost. We might find ourselves living in a world that's structured around the natural characteristics of the dominant species. If elephants were in charge, for instance, we might live in vast open spaces as they do in the wild. Or if dolphins took the helm, we could find ourselves adapting to life underwater. Our daily routines and lifestyles would also be vastly different. Just as we have domesticated animals for our use today, we could find ourselves being used for labor in this new world. Depending on the leading species, we might be put to work plowing fields, carrying goods, or even performing tricks for entertainment. The concept of survival of the fittest would take on a whole new meaning as we strive to adapt and survive in this new world order. In terms of how we might be treated by our animal overlords, it could largely depend on their natural characteristics. Predators like lions or wolves might see us as a food source, creating a constant threat of being hunted. On the other hand, more peaceful species like deer or rabbits might treat us with indifference, allowing us to live among them without much interaction. Now let's think about the environmental impact. With animals in charge, we might see a stronger emphasis on conserving the natural world. Just as we're seeing conservation efforts today using artificial intelligence, like tracking black rhinos in Zimbabwe, animals could use advanced technologies to manage and protect humans. They might establish protected areas for us, monitor our populations, and implement measures to ensure our survival. But it's important to remember that this wouldn't necessarily translate into a utopian existence for humans. We could face numerous challenges and hardships, from the struggle for survival to the loss of our freedoms. And even if some animals treat us with kindness, there would always be the threat of others treating us as prey or threats. Living in a world dominated by animals might not be as idyllic as it sounds. While it's an intriguing thought experiment, the reality could be a stark reminder of the importance of maintaining a balanced relationship with the rest of the animal kingdom in our current world. Some animals possess senses far beyond our human capabilities, like sharks using Earth's magnetic field to navigate. Imagine if these creatures were in control, using these heightened senses to shape our world. The sixth sense of animals isn't a ghostly whisper in the ear. It's a tangible biological advantage. Sharks, for example, use Earth's magnetic field as a compass, returning to the same feeding grounds year after year, regardless of the distance. If the sharks were in charge, how would this ability shape our world? In this hypothetical realm, animals could use these senses to create highly efficient societies. Navigation would be a breeze, with no need for maps or GPS. Migration patterns could become trade routes, connecting different animal communities and facilitating the exchange of resources. The magnetic field detection isn't limited to sharks. Birds, whales, and even bees share this ability. In our envisioned world, they might form a sophisticated network of messengers and explorers, mapping out the globe with an accuracy we humans could only dream of. But what about us, the humans? Our lack of these senses could place us at a disadvantage. We might be dependent on animals for navigation and exploration. In this world, humans might have to learn to communicate with these creatures, to understand their signals and make sense of their world. But it's not just about navigation. Animals have other heightened senses too. The ability to perceive ultraviolet light, echolocation, detecting electrical signals, the list goes on. Each of these could shape the world differently, creating a landscape that's alien yet fascinatingly efficient. These superior senses could provide animals with an even greater edge in this imagined world. Their heightened perception could lead to advancements and efficiencies we can't even conceive of. It's a humbling thought, reminding us of the incredible diversity and potential that exists within the animal kingdom. Reflecting on this imaginary world can give us a new perspective on our own. It's a world where animals rule, where humans struggle to survive, and where the sixth sense of animals reigns supreme. It's a strange topsy-turvy reality, but it's one that prompts us to examine our own world with fresh eyes. In our world, anthropocentrism, the belief that humans are the central or most significant entities in the universe, is deeply entrenched. This belief has led to a disconnect between humans and nature, causing us to exploit the environment and other species for our own gain. But in this alternate reality, where animals are superior, we're forced to confront the consequences of our actions. It's a stark reminder of the importance of coexistence and mutual respect. In a balanced ecosystem, every creature has its role to play, from the smallest insect to the largest mammal. Each one contributes to the harmony and health of our planet. This imaginary world, where humans are not at the top of the food chain, prompts us to consider how we treat those we share our world with. The consequences of anthropocentrism are far-reaching, impacting not just animals, but our environment as a whole. Deforestation, pollution, and climate change are just some of the issues we face as a result of our belief in human superiority. But what if we could shift our perspective? What if we could respect and value all life, not just human life? What if we could learn from animals, from their intuition, their instincts, and their ability to live in harmony with nature? What if we could coexist peacefully, treating every creature with kindness and respect? This world, where animals are more superior than humans, may be purely hypothetical, but it serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of treating all beings with respect and kindness. It encourages us to imagine a world where humans and animals live in harmony, where we value and protect all life, and where we recognize our role as just one part of a vast and intricate ecosystem. Even though this world is purely hypothetical, it reminds us of the importance of treating all beings with respect and kindness. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and share this video with your friends.